Hello, my name is Larry T, and today I will be talking about obesity. Um, did you know obesity was a costly chronic disease, especially nowadays, as far as with COVID going around and stuff like that? If you are obese, it makes it harder for you to breathe and things of that nature. So, it is not good to be obese right now. It's really not. I encourage you guys to eat right, eat healthy, eat the things that you are supposed to eat. Don't overeat. Don't eat at the wrong times. Um, healthy eating is very, very, very critical. Very critical. Even in just your general life, it is. My grandma, just not to brag, but my grandma is 89, 88 years old. And if you look at her, you would think she was 63, 62. Just because of the fact that she eats very, very healthy. I grew up. She don't put any salt in the foods. Like if you want some salt, you gotta add it. It's like it's that bad. She eats very very healthy, and I feel like even in the long run, it'll help you. Just besides being obese, it'll help you in general. Today I will be talking about the impact of obesity. I will also be talking about obesity challenges and also how to fight obesity. Um, well, the first is the impact of obesity. According to the CDC, Alabama is one of 12 states that have an adult obesity rate of 35% or more. And honestly, that is terrible. That is just terrible. um, Obesity, it decreases the volume of your lungs, basically, which basically means it makes it harder to breathe. Your lungs don't really breathe as they should, not as strong as they should. Let's just say that. And with COVID, you could be hospitalized. It increases the hospitalization chances, the ICU admission chances, the ventilator chances, and just having a higher death rate in general. As far as when it comes to obesity, um, also according to the CDC, in the United States alone, 19% of young people aged 2 through 19 and 40% of adults suffer from obesity. 40% of adults, that is a lot of people when you put it all into, like, numbers as far as how many people are in the United States in general. That's a lot of people who are obese out here. And, obesity can lead to diabetes, heart disease, cancers, just all sorts of things. So it's just really not, it's really challenging to be obese in general, man. And even just besides the health factors, just living everyday life is hard for people who are obese. Um, Next, I will be talking about some of the challenges. Challenges as far as just in general bad eating habits. I know it's kind of easy nowadays, especially with fast food and everything out here. It's kind of easy just to get it and go, get it real quick. It's something I can just get, and I can get it as much as I want. It's cheap, it's easy, but in the long run, it's not really the best thing for you. Um, as long as you eat right, you do your physical, like some sort of exercise, even if it's just a walk, it's just a simple walk. Um, Eat, exercise, and you get a good amount of sleep every night. It should help prevent you from becoming overweight or obese. Um, Fast foods, back to that, it's one on every single corner. The National Center of Health Statistics, they say it's a little over 1/3 of adults in America eat fast food every day. 1/3 of America, that's quite a bit of people. That's 36% of people. That's a lot of people. Um, well, they said that's about 84.8 million adults eating fast food every day. Like I said, that's a lot of people. um, I just really just don't. Nowadays, it's getting to the point where I really don't even go into fast foods. I try not to. If I do eat somewhere out, I try to eat real food, like go to a restaurant, go somewhere I can. It's kind of cooked. It's not just processed. I feel like it's just processed meat and all that stuff, but it's just That type of stuff is just really not the healthiest track as far as fast food goes. Um, and then I'm also going to talk about my third and last one is to how to fight it. Um, Ways of how to fight it is basically, watch your calorie intake, watch how much you eat, watch when you eat. Look at food labels. I know people don't like to do that, but I do it all the time. I find myself just simple stuff. I'll look and see how many calories, how much potassium, how much sodium, how much things of that sort. You have to keep track of that type stuff because if you don't, in the long run, it can affect you. Um, you also have to look at what type of meat you eat. Instead of eating, a steak or, some type of pork meat, eat chicken, eat seafood, eat, the healthier lean meats. Stay away from, like the beefs and the just the heavy stuff, the stuff that really makes you just feel bloated when you get done eating it. um, as far as as far as some snacks, if you like peanuts, if you like nuts, if you like sunflower seeds, stuff of that nature, those are fine. Low calorie stuff with less saturated fats. That is a big one. That is trans fats, cholesterol, things like that. Stay away from things that have a high dose of those. Um, any added sugars, any sodium, cholesterol, salt, um, just trans fats. I know I've said all these already. I'm just kind of going down the list. Low saturated fats. It's a whole line of them, man. Just stay away from those things because in the long run they can affect you and it's not good for your body at all, at all. Um, Today we talked about three things. We talked about obesity challenges. We also talked about how to fight obesity, and we talked about how it is a challenge in general. It's just hard, especially nowadays. I know it is. Um, yeah. Well, that is all I have for today. Thank you guys for listening. If you have any questions or anything, you can feel free to hit me up on here. And that is it. Thank you.